Hello and welcome to Actually Speechless. Today's video is going to be black colour combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another colour combo video, and today's colour is going to be black. This video was suggested by, that's me, Tacky. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. They said, please can you do skins wearing black combos? Of course I can. I decided to make 10 combos, and the first skin I decided to use was a Reaper, which is from the Chapter 1 Season 3 Battle Pass, and was the tier 100 skin from that Battle Pass, and basically is I like to call him the OG John Wick before we obviously got the John Wick skin. I already do like the skin a lot, so I thought why not whack it on. The combo I decided to use was the backbling I'd used back in the day, which was the Love Wings, which is the Love Rangers backbling, which also came out in Chapter 1 Season 3. Pickaxe is a Reaper, which is basically OG Cypher, I like to call it, from Chapter 1 Season 1. I like it a lot. Obviously I know a lot of people do like it, and it's a very good pickaxe in my opinion. Umbrella I decided to use was a one-shot umbrella, basically just solely for the whole black theme, and you got this for getting a victory out on the John Wick Bounties LTM all the way back in Chapter 1 Season 9, part of the John Wick set. So if you don't have this one but you do have the Gunbrella, that will also work very nicely. The Webbrella also will work nicely, which is from Chapter 1 Season 6 for getting a victory around that season. Or X, which is for getting a victory around Chapter 1 Season X, and I forgot to say the Gunbrella is for getting a victory around Chapter 3 Season 2, so they would all work very nicely. Or obviously if you don't want to use an umbrella, you can use a glider that's black. It's totally up to you. The contrail I decided to use was TIE Squadron from Chapter 3 Season 3, which is Darth Vader's contrail from that season. It's the only good black, or the one which has black, or the mostly black on it. Then I find this works very nicely with basically the black theme of this colour combo video. Let's move on to the wrap. I just had to whack on Boogeyman, but you got this for doing some challenges on for the John Wick LTM bounty. Or sorry, John Wick's bounty LTM back in the day in Chapter 1 Season 9. Now, I can't remember exactly what challenges you have to do, but I just know you have to do challenges. If you don't have this wrap, but you do have Stealth Black, it's a very good alternative wrap that is basically a item shop one. So it comes back usually when the wrap skins are around, like Glitch, Errant, or the other ones. So obviously keep an eye out for those skins, and it'll most likely be in the item shop at the same time. Let's move on to the second skin. I just thought I would whack on actual John Wick. This skin was released in Chapter 1 Season 9. He may potentially come back tomorrow because the 24th of March is when John Wick Chapter 4 comes out. So he may potentially come back soon, which would be cool because I know quite a lot of people like this skin. I do like it a lot. I decided to use the default style, but you can use the damaged if you prefer. Backbling I decided to use was Black Shield, which is Black Knight's backbling from Chapter 1 Season 2's Battle Pass. And Black Knight was the tier 70 skin in that season because it was only 70 tiers on the first ever Battle Pass. Pickaxe is the trusty number 2, which is the Reaper's pickaxe from Chapter 1 Season 3, part of the hired gun set. The wrap I decided to use was Stealth Black, which is the item shop wrap I was on about in the first combo. Works very nicely with the black theme of this combo. Let's move on to the next skin. I just had to whack on Black Knight, which is from Chapter 1 Season 2's Battle Pass. And I know a lot of people do like him. He's a very good, cool skin, to be fair. He was the first ever max Battle Pass skin, which was tier 70. And I know if he came out now, I don't know if he'd be as popular as he was because he was such a cool skin back in the day. But either way, I do like the skin a lot. Backbling is the Eternal Shield from Chapter 2 Season 3's Battle Pass, part of the Honor Shining set. And I'm using the Colour Ominous Eternal Shield with the super level off, the black and the red. Pickaxe is Sigil of the Empire, which is Darth Vader's pickaxe from Chapter 3 Season 3's Battle Pass. When this first came out in Chapter 3 Season 3, when I saw this was the pickaxe you got for Darth Vader, obviously everybody really wanted the lightsabers, but obviously we didn't get that. But this pickaxe has actually grew on me a lot. I do like to use it a lot with my black themed combos. The wrap I decided to use was Darth Shade, which is Darth Vader's weapon wrap from the same season, Chapter 3 Season 3. Let's move on to the next skin, which is Lynx from Chapter 1 Season 7's Battle Pass, part of the Lynx set. I know this skin is very popular as well. The stage I decided to use was Stage 4, no ponytail, and the clothing is black. Backbling is the perfect wings. I always like to use perfect wings with this combo, or with the black style of the Lynx. Pickaxe is a crowbar, which was a reward on the getaway game mode, which you had to do some challenges to get it. And I really do like this. I guess this is kind of a bit of an exclusive pickaxe now. So if you don't have this, just whack on anything black themed. The wrap I'm using is Assassin, which is, I'm pretty sure, part of the John Wick set. And this is an item shop wrap that was in the store at the same time as John Wick. So you could buy it with him. It's basically black and silver. Works very nicely with this combo. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use the Foundation, which is from Chapter 3 Season 1's Battle Pass and was the secret skin of that season. He's part of the 7 set. The colour I'm using is the Foundation Combat, which is like black and grey, which is pretty cool. Backbling is so the headwear is off, but you can have the headwear on if you prefer. And the visor, obviously, it's up to you what style you'd use for the visor if you put the visor on. Backbling is the Assassin pack, which is John Wick's backbling. I find this goes very nicely, but if you don't want to use this, you can use the backup plan, which was the Twitch Prime reward, which came with the, I'm pretty sure, it's a Havoc skin. Let's just quickly have a look. It's one of the first ever Twitch Prime rewards we got, the Havoc skin. So this backbling, the backbling I was just showing, this one here, the backup plan is Havoc's backbling. You could also use the, where is it to? Just quickly find it. The Chloe's pack, that would also work nicely, or potentially the Golden Gambit would also be quite nice. And you could get away with actually using Little Black Card as well for the fully black look. Pickaxe is a Foundation Plasma Spike, and this is Foundation's pickaxe from that season. I'm using the Foundation Plasma pick for the dual wield, but you can use the Foundation Plasma Spike for the single wield if you prefer. The colour I'm using is Foundation Flame, basically the red with the black outline. The wrapper I decided to use was Shadow Seal, which is from the Chapter 2 Season 2's Battle Pass, part of the Lone Shadow set, mainly for the black and the grey. I find it goes very nicely with this armour. I really do like the Foundation skin a lot. Obviously it's basically the rock playing here, which is pretty cool. That's why I just basically have the mask off, but you can obviously have it on. Let's move on to the next skin. I decided to go for Chapter 4 combo, and this skin was from the last season's Battle Pass, Doomslayer, and he's part of the Ultra Nightmare set. The backbling I'm using is Mark of the Slayer, so I wasn't really too sure whatever backblings went nice with him. This is basically Doomslayer's backbling. Pickaxe is a Gravity Hammer, and this is Master Chief's pickaxe. Funny, this works very nicely with the Doomslayer. The wrapper I decided to go with was Monarch's Glow, mainly for the black. This is part of the Monarch set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1. And the Monarch was basically the skin that was part of the Level Up Crest Pack, which was the Monarch's Level Up Crest Pack. So if you got all the 28 Level Up tokens picked up, you definitely have this rep. Let's move on to the next skin. I decided to use Midas, probably one of my favourite skins ever in Fortnite. I already do like Midas a lot. This is the OG one from the Chapter 2, Season 2 Battle Pass, part of the Golden Ghost set. I'm using the default style, but you can use the Shadow if you have it. Obviously, Ghost is white. But if you have the Shadow form, it'd be black instead of white. So you could use that, but I decided to use the standard default. Backbling is a gold token. I always like to use this on the Midas skin. Pickaxe is Gold Crow, which is part of the double agent set. Pretty sure this is a pickaxe bundle that usually comes out with the double agent bundle, which has the free double agent skins. So I'm pretty sure this is in a bundle by itself with 2 other pickaxes, and I put no wrap on because obviously Midas touch, he touches weapons, he turns them gold, so that's basically why I have no wrap on. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use Mina Park, mainly for the black, and she was the starter pack from the Chapter 3 Season 4 or Battle Royale starter pack, part of the Metal Core Mina set. Backbling is a little black heart, works very nicely, and this is from the Chapter 2 Season 8 Battle Pass, part of the Higiri set. I'm using the style little black heart, which is just the standard. Pickaxe is a Quality Axe, which is part of the 1337 fleet, and introduced in Chapter 2 Season 7. This was a reward at the end of the season where you had to go and get some stuff done in creative. So it's a pretty cool pickaxe, looks cool, sounds cool. And the wrapper I decided to use was Dark Angular Shift for the black and the pink. This is part of the basically Dark series, and this works very nicely with the skin, so the black and the pink. Obviously pink of the hair and black of the clothing. Let's move on to the second last combo. I decided to use Kylo Ren. You can use Kylo, you can use Darth Vader instead, but I decided to use Kylo since I haven't used him in a while. I'm using the Kylo's cape, and I'm using Kylo's cape basically with the hood up style. Works very nicely. Pickaxe is a light blade, which is part of the Collision set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. This was part of Crew Pack, basically after the Collision event we had, where you got given it if you had the crew member, or if you had the crew subscription. And it basically got it for free, which is pretty cool. The closest thing we got to a lightsaber, I would say. This and the Fantastic Pulse from all the Omni Sword. You can make that red as well if you don't have this. The wrap I'm using is Shadow Angular Shift, mainly just for the black, and I guess the white that isn't too bad. At this stage, I was running out of black wraps, to be fair, so I decided to whack this one on. I do like it a lot, part of the Shadow series. Let's move on to the final combo. I decided to use one of the FFC LeBron James, or one of the FFC skins. Basically, you have the Fortnite Football Club. It's basically what the FFC stands for. You obviously have LeBron James, you have Neymar Jr., you have the Graph G, you have Chloe Kim, and you also have Sparkplug, FFC Sparkplug. So you can use any of those you like. And basically, this is one here, FFC Sparkplug, but I decided to go with FFC LeBron James, and I'm using the edit style home kit because it gives him like the crown, makes him look pretty cool. And the number I just popped was 23. And then the colour is dark grey, because it has grey and black. The number doesn't even show up on this style, so it doesn't really matter with the number. Backbling I'm using is Stormfarer's Cloak, which is part of the Chapter 3 Season 3's Battle Pass and part of the Stormfarer's set, and basically is Stormfarer's cape. This works very nicely with this edit style for FFC LeBron James. Pickaxe decided to use as Vision, part of the Ouroboros set introduced in Chapter 1 Season 7. It's probably still one of my favourite rare pickaxes I own. And it's just very cool looking, to be fair, black and obviously with the blue eye. And the wrap decided to use was 8 Ball, which is from the Chapter 2 Season 1's Battle Pass. And this is part of the Stripes and Solid set. I'm pretty sure this is 8 Ball versus Scratch's weapon wrap. And it works very nicely with the combo because it's black and grey, but it's black and white. It still works very nicely. So that's all the colour combo videos done for the black. Thank you once again, yes. That's me, Tacky, for the video suggestion. Sorry it took me a while to get it done. I was basically just getting suggestions done. I just lost track of what suggestions I had done. But so I reckon tomorrow's video will most likely either be the fastball skin combos. One of my viewers wanted that. And I'll most likely get the Tegan skin combos done for the newest Battle Royale starter pack. But if there is any other videos that you see, just anything cosmetic-wise, you know, it could be from this season's Battle Pass, Chapter 4 Season 2, could be backblings, anything from anywhere, you know, any season, any Battle Pass, any, you know, item shop skin, feel free to whack them comments below. I'll try my best to get them done as soon as I can. But anyways, that was pretty decent.